Time for a quick Abby normal lore drop while I'm between tasks. So, people have been asking me for years about the language that I use for Simon Lockhart's spells in the Abby Normal series. Is it a conlang, is the question that I get most often. Conlang, if you're not aware, is a constructed language, or, some made-up fantasy vocabulary that shows up very often in fantasy literature, like the Black Speech of Mordor, or the Old Speech from Ursula K. Le Guin's Earthsea books. Classic examples of a conlang. And a conlang is a great thing to have if you can muster up the time and energy to sit down and come up with one. I mucked around with conlangs for the Cult of the Following in book one, but for Simon, not a conlang, not a constructed word to be found. That is straight up mainlined Old English. That's the form of the English language used between about 400 AD and 1066 AD, when William the Conqueror came over from Normandy and kind of curb stomped Harold Godwinson into the ground. I read a lot of Anglo-Saxon literature and poetry when I was doing my undergrad. I love the harshness and yet poetic flavor of Anglo-Saxon literature, and I thought that would be a really great and unique sort of archaism to introduce into the Abby Normal series. So instead of Latin or Greek or any of the other standard fantasy languages, it was give me some of that Old English, baby, and it's been that way ever since, and now you know where that comes from.